just some of the things that I would have carried with me through the battles as we're coming down from Williamsburg heading to Yorktown. So we're just showing people. It's a touchy-feely display so that everybody can get a good look. I typically blacksmith, and I didn't bring my forge out with me, but as an educated person, I'd be able to read and write. So I have my writing desk here with my quill pens and my ink so I can write letters and invoices and things along those lines, documents and diaries. And I'm actually teaching people how to write with the quill pen today. And then we have my fire starting kit, which I carry with me. My tobacco, I use a twist tobacco and various pipe designs of the period. In case my clothes are damaged or need mending, I have my sewing kit so that I can maintain my appearance throughout the entire campaign. I also have my rifle. It's a musket, but it is a rifle. I'm using that with the battle. I have my hunting pouch, which would carry all of my lead, my weapons repair items, my bullet molds, everything I need to keep the weapon functioning. So this is generally what I would carry with me on my trekking with the military through the campaigns. I have a deck of cards to occupy my time, a tomahawk, camp axe, and then a candle holder. But my meals, I have my plate and a bowl with my utensils, and then my shaving kit because we're all clean shaven. You have to maintain a clean shaven face, right? I'm looking pretty good.
So you have the common Book of Common Prayer, so religious, obviously. And
Our Padre Tim Palick, he provides those to everybody who attends his sermons, and that's a wonderful thing. Most people carried the Book of Prayer with them, and it was a daily read. They really were a very religious environment back then. But one of the things that I actually love more than anything is actually the flint and steel. I think a lot of people are fascinated by the flint and steel. So the flint and steel, to generate any of your fire,
oh, look at that.
even in the broad daylight, right?
Yeah.
So I think that a lot of people miss out on the work that goes into preparing your daily activities, how to get the fire going, how to light your candles with a sulfur match, that sort of thing. And we take for granted the light switch nowadays, and it's really something special. The other thing that fascinates a lot of children mostly is the quill pen writing. So we actually do let people write with the quill pen and see if we can get it on here. I'm going to fudge it all up on the camera, but so it is a good quill pen, and the act of writing
Oh, look at that.
takes a little bit of practice. It's a wet ink, it's not a ballpoint pen, and then you just have to learn how to do it. And the other part of writing is the matter of elegance that they used in their verbiage. Everything was very descriptive, very elongated. No abbreviations like we have nowadays with text messaging and TikTok videos and things like that. So it was an extremely deliberate process of writing out anything, any matter of letter. And that's where we get all of our knowledge from the depth of their writings. You know, you have people who were capable of writing, Jefferson and Franklin and all our founding fathers, Washington and everybody. But how eloquent they spoke was a testament to everything we know nowadays.
Now, I was thinking about that recently. Like, you could go back in time and talk to them. Do they talk like they write, or do they talk differently? Like,
I honestly believe that they would talk the way they wrote. They had various nuances between regions. I'm sure they had different language patterns between regions, but I do feel that they spoke the way they wrote. And they did not speak in shortcuts. It was very deliberate,
very thought out.
very well thought out.
And this is for
Casting my ball for my gun, and so you take your lead, you would cut off a piece, and you'd heat it up over the fire in your spoon, and then you'd pour it into your mold, give it a few seconds to cool down, and you'd pop out the ball from here. But there'd still be a little nib attached to it from the pour, and that's what this clipper here is for. Is you'd clip that little scissor right off, and you'd have a smooth ball to shoot out of your musket.
And this is important because there's no standardization in caliber. If you buy
That's
a gun,
correct.
if you buy a gun,
Your gun bore is really kind of on the gunsmith who made your gun. So he would make your bullet mold, and Yeah, you can't go mixing and matching them well.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, have a good one.
I appreciate it.